And how will we do it?
My school.
Take them to schools or?
Yes.
All right. So
I'm going to prepare pencil case.
yeah, for the kids. Wow, that is a big thing. So those are presents that we're going to carry to schools back in the village.
Some toys also.
Some toys, yes, because
And no
it's,
big toys.
yeah, small toys for the kids. Maybe, what are we aiming? 3 years and below or 5 years and below? Chef Matiko is in the village. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chef Matiko, and today I'm just in the village, relaxing, chilling. It's a very beautiful day, but it seems we have nimbus clouds. I don't know if it will be raining or not. So I was in a party yesterday night, actually a Kenyan party, and everything went so well. So that's why you see my eyes are like, oh my god. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you so much for always coming back to support Chef Matiko. You are amazing people. May God bless you. And for my returning viewers, thank you so much for always coming back to support Chef Matiko. I really appreciate, because without you, we cannot go so far. So I'm just looking at myself, because Mara is always asking me, where is this car from? Yeah, where is this car from? You know, Mara now is grown up, and she's curious about some issues. Like, she's asking why. Yeah, that moment of you know, parenthood that is very I can say tricky. Yeah, anyway, that is not part of the story today, because it's on Sunday, and I believe all of you are okay, and some of you, I know, majority of you went to church, and some never went to church. I know I have some Muslim, I have some Christians, and a lot of you know, different people who watch me. So for those people who go to church on Sunday, I really hope that your Sunday was okay, and I'm escaping the sun and everything is so well. Yes, anyway, guys, on today's video, I wanna be, because I would wish to go around the village, but unfortunately I did all the videos about the village, so that I think for those people who have been following me knows all about this, so I don't want to do like a repetition in my videos. So guys, we are coming home. Yes, we are coming to Kenya, and I really miss home. I really miss home. Yeah, if you've been away from home, just tell me down in the comment section, for how long have you been away from home, and what do you really miss from home? I can say, what do you really miss? Do you miss the food? Do you miss the people? What do you really miss? Guys, I'm from Kenya, born and raised in the village until I finished my high school. Then I joined college back in Nairobi in the city, and I traveled to Spain. Yes, I relocated to Spain with a family visa. That is my wife, because of my wife, because we got married in Kenya, then I relocated to Spain. Reason being, I had finished my 4th year education in campus. Then it was easy for me to relocate than her, because with her, I think I mentioned this, with her she had a job here already. She had like settled, I can say, so it was easy for me to settle here than her there. So probably, we don't know, maybe in a future we go to live in Kenya. But anyway, I'm very happy here, just like I'm happy when I'm at home. But I really miss home. You know, if you're away from home, there's some things that you missed. So I went yesterday to this we had organized a reunion, like a meeting of Kenyans. We sometimes here in Madrid organize such kind of events to meet Kenyans, to have food. It's good to meet your fellow people, because just in case you have any problem and you are homesick, you can just call them and have a coffee or have something with them, so that you catch up with the life. The reason as to why I really like to talk, me personally, I'm social and I love people a lot. So the reason as to why I'm like this, apart from being born like this, if you are in Europe, America, or even Africa, if you are far away from home, sometimes if you're not this talkative person, you might find life very boring. Even if you have some people, I don't say that my life is boring, no. So for example, you have a family. So imagine, personally, I have a very beautiful family here. My father-in-law is like my close friend. I work with him. I think I spend a lot of hours with my father-in-law in a week, a lot, because I work with him. Then sometimes we spend a weekend like this together. So we go for walks together. I'm his son, like his son. You know, she has two daughters, which is Paloma and Laura. So I'm not like, I've never been bored, but sometimes you feel like I'm missing home, you know. So if you're not that kind of a person, you'll find that Europe is very boring. Yeah, that is some things that people don't know. If you go to these countries and you're not talkative, you sometimes get bored. And for instance, if especially when you come to Spain or you go to Germany, these countries that do not speak English and you're from English speaking country, and you don't have friends and you don't have people from home, you will find life very, very boring. Yes, until you catch up. But personally, I organize groups to meet Kenyans. Yesterday we had a party, a very good party with Kenyans. So, and I thought today I'm going to share. I'm going to share this because, yes, really, I always miss home each and every moment. I'm a village boy. I'm a guy that we've been we've grown together with my sibling, with my friends. So sometimes you really get to miss home. Yes, it's not affecting me a lot because, again, when I was in primary school, yes, I used to stay with my parents, blah blah blah. Then in Kenya, once you get to high school, there are two options. Option one, you can be a day student, which means that you go to school and come back, a system like Europe. Go to school, study, and come back home, eat lunch or blah blah blah. Yeah, and a boarding student. A boarding student is a student who lives in school, and for example, he might be there for 2 months or three, then they have a half term, maybe for 1 week, or then they close the school. So you find that the system, the world is training, they are training you to become like hard, I can say. Yes, here in Europe, I think it's very, very different because parents, they have to see their kids. And I think it's because in Africa or in Kenya, I was telling the friends, my friends here, one kid is, your kid is like my kid. So even if I go to school, the teachers take all the control. And I feel like, it's not in a bad way, but I feel like in terms of discipline, African kids, the kids who are brought up in African schools, they are more disciplined compared to the discipline is high, I can say, because the way they teach there is very different. And of course, I understand here the culture is very different because I don't know, I'm talking to where I studied. There you cannot go with a phone at school. You cannot raise a voice to a teacher. There's that discipline, but here I don't think is that much. And I don't blame anybody. There are students who are very, very disciplined and they're brought up in a different environment. And of course, we have students who are very indisciplined back at home. So you used to find that we don't go home. We stay at school, we stay there. So seeing our parents, it was once in a while. And coming here to Europe, I think also that had helped me because even when I finished my high school, I went to study in Nairobi. So In Nairobi, I used to see my parents maybe once in 6 months, or once. I still have a cold, not a cold, but allergy. Once in I say a long time. So I grew like that, but I really wish that yeah, students, we could have universities maybe in the village. I really pray for. I really wish that one day as a country we'll get there. Like not only institutes, because right now Kenya is really developing. We have like training institution just close to the villages. That is a very big step. Since I grew up, I never saw such kind of things, but right now at least they have, so students can just study close from home, and even the expenses of maybe food, rent, they're cut down. So here in Europe, you find that schools, university are everywhere. So I maybe as a country, probably one day we'll get there. But Kenya is really doing good. So what I was saying, that has really helped me, Chef Matiko, until now, because I believe I don't feel like I have to go home. Yes, I have to go, but I really miss home because you will always miss where you are. You are born and raised because of I can say the people, the food. Right now, if I arrive in Kenya, I will take ugali, mrenda, and something daga or something. Just typical. Yeah, I really miss home food. Yes, I really miss home people. Yeah, my friends. I really miss my mom a lot. That is my sister-in-law over there. What? So yeah, I really miss home. I really miss food. I really miss my brothers. Yes, I can tell you, like we are four plus my nephew, five in our home. My sister, okay, that is Robbie, my elder sister. We've been going to school, coming back home. We've been seeing each other like for good time, for long time. So she has been there. So there is this second sister who we look alike. I tell you, for the past 10, I can say 10 years, probably, or more, we've never like eaten together at home. We've never been together at home where my moms live. So when you grow up, you really know that these things, they're very important. Because when you grow up, you realize, this is very, when you're a kid, life just goes on as usual. You don't see that, like, even not seeing maybe your sister or brother for that long is very can say it's important to see them. It's very important to see them, even to share just a meal together at home. It brings in some, it's very important, just to make it short. So even I'm thinking, probably if God blesses us and this year, because we are planning to go home this year. We don't know when, but this year. And I told you this time round, it's a big surprise because I'm coming with my sister-in-law. We did a video about it, and my wife, of course, and other friends. So I'm thinking of bringing my sister home, because right now she has a baby. So I'm telling you, for the last, I think, 10 years, even more, we've never been home with my sister. I think the last time my sister was home, like we were home, no, it's not 10 years, it's like 5 years, because it was in 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, yes, 24, 6 years ago. It's when, because I thought and I saw her maybe for 1-2 days. Yeah, so I feel like even now when I go, I'll have a plan. Maybe they come home. I really hope that maybe my mom's house will be done, so that we share that moment, because I cannot really wait for that moment to open my mom's house. I don't really think that, I don't know, it will be done 100%, because the finishing the kitchen is very expensive. But I believe that maybe it will have good floor, it will be painted, it will have electricity, and that's it for the start, you know. Then we can, I really wish, that is my plan. That's my plan, that I have all of us, my brother, my sister, mom. Look who is here.
See? Boy?
She's my wife. She's going to attend Mara. You know, Mara right now, she started to be independent, going to the toilet. Yeah, she's not using the diapers, so we are training her to, yeah, because she's 2.5 years to be independent, because very soon she'll be joining school, like not kindergarten, but I can say a primary school, where 3 years. So in Kenya it's different, but here, when you are 4 months plus, you go to kindergarten. Then when you're 3 years, you join primary school, but the kids level. Yeah, so we are teaching her to be independent before that time comes. Yes, so I'm telling you that I really miss home, guys, and I really wish that maybe my home could be just here. And I really I'm trying to work hard that maybe in future I can go even once in a month at home, or once in 3 months at home, because yeah, it's good to go back home. I really love to see my mom. I really love to see my siblings, all of them. So this time, that is the plan that I have. I wish that everything, I know that I wish that everything will be okay, so that we see us, all of us, at home once again, like we were kids. Yeah, we share maybe meals. Yeah, I told you these things are very important. I've grown up, and when you're far away from your siblings, uh, you can't tell. You can really tell, because here, yes, I have a family, but again, I see them via. I think today internet has really helped us, the technology. At least you can make a video call, so it's not like that. Yeah, but these moments are very, 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 very important. So guys, really happy to say this, because I really wanted to tell you that that's our plans. We are going home, yeah, this year, before the end of this year, and I believe that I'm gonna bring all my siblings together as a father, you know. Yes, I'm like a dad to them, though I'm young. Yeah, because as I told you, I have two elder sisters. Then Chef Matiko comes in. Then Mabere 254 is the last born. So what happens in Africa, African culture? I don't know if it happens to every culture. Even if it happens to your maybe cultures, just let me know. My father died when I was very young, very, very young. I really miss him. May his soul rest in peace. I was around 15 years old. I was in high school, my second year in high school. I remember it was October. Yes, and I lost my dad. And when you are raised in African culture, and you are a firstborn boy, you're a boy, a firstborn, I think you take that father responsibility to take care of your mom, to take care of your siblings, to be a role model, to show them how things are, even if probably you are, yes, you are younger than them, but you act like the father of the family. And I believe that God chose me not only to be the father of the family. I really want to be an example to my family and to all kids out there that do not have fathers, or Yes, I can say that because that topic came out. Yes, that's why I'm really keen with what I'm saying, with what I'm doing, so that I don't want my nephew, I can say he's the youngest because we've grown together. It's like my nephew's like my son, that is Hamza. So I don't want him to say, my uncle is like this. My uncle maybe is a drunkard. My uncle, he smokes a lot. My uncle does not respect other people. My uncle does not respect the mother. These kind of things, they are very important. That's why I'm very, very keen. I think I'm just like that. It's not like I'm struggling maybe to, no, I'm just like that. I feel like discipline is moving me from one place to another, because I don't think without discipline I could be this far. Yes, I'm very far and I'm very proud of that, because really God is helping me to get to big steps, because life has been so gracious, and I believe that as a family we are moving in a very good pace. Yeah, maybe in the future. Yes, I was watching my cousins Nasto. Nastos are again like my my brothers, because we've grown together. I lived in their home for some times when I was in high school, because the reason as to why I actually left my home to live in Nastos home, because one, poverty, and number two, I was in high school, and where we were living there was a lot. I think sometimes, just even if you are young, you make decisions, you might choose to make a decision that might help you. So I was very young. I was in I think form 2. I think that the same year my dad died. Then I left my home and I went to live with Nasto, because Nasto had a house, were nice, and the reason as to why our home was surrounded they were selling traditional alcohol. It's not like a bar or a pub or a club. Surrounded my old home. I think some of you have seen it, but if you've not seen it, when I go home I'll show you. So home surrounded by people who are drinking a lot of alcohol. So I decided to go out because I wanted to study and all those things. No. Estaba esperando. I was telling people we are traveling to Kenya. What plans do you have?
Pues this time I don't know, because we are going to travel with friends and then with family, so...
You don't know? We don't have plans. We are people who never have plans. But what are we going? What is the most important? What are we going to do?
To enjoy time with the family.
Yes, that is our our main thing that we are going to do. So, and I think you had plans to have time with kids also.
Yes, of course.
That is, my wife. Every time we go home, she's a teacher. Teacher to kids. No, she's a teacher. She teaches kids, so she loves kids. So every time we go home, she has that program, kids.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love her because of that.
And this time we are preparing scholar material.
School materials to donate to kids who don't.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna be donating school materials to kids who don't really have, because we know that some kids don't have school material. And how will we do it?
School.
Take them to schools, or...
Yes.
All right, so...
I'm going to prepare pencil case.
Yeah. For the kids. Wow, that is a big thing. So those are presents that we're going to carry to schools back in the village.
Some toys also.
Some toys, yes, because
and no big toys.
Yeah, small toys for the kids. Maybe, what are we aiming? 3 years and below, or 5 years and below, or 10 and below?
I don't know, Mati.
You don't know. So anyway, guys, that is our plan. That is what we want to do, and we can't wait to be home. We'll tell you when you are there. We don't the dates. We don't want to like, it's a surprise, you know, it's a surprise. So when you are there, we'll let you know. And it's by the end program.
Even Mara wants to give them presents.
Yes, and what present?
Mara wants to buy slippers for Mali. Like her.
Yeah, Malin is our neighbor, very beautiful small kid at our neighbor's place. So even Mara wants to take presents to kids, and it's good. Our Mara is growing like that, like, you know, sharing things with the other kids. It's very important to share with people, and with that, I think Mara will be a very good girl. So guys, please subscribe to my channel, and we love you so much. Thank you so much for being part of our journey, and may God bless you.